How to send documents by mail. Hi, this is a video by ASAP. In this video, I'm going to explain different ways to send documents within the United States by mail. I'm going to explain 4 ways of shipping by national mail called USPS. I will also explain how to mail documents using private shipping services. The National Post Office in the United States is called USPS, and you can recognize those offices by the following symbol here. To find the closest USPS store to you, click on the link in the description or Google Find USPS Locations. Enter your city and state or zip code to find your closest USPS office and their hours of operation. The USPS offers different types of services that you can choose from. How to send by USPS regular mail, US domestic mail. The first option is regular mail. To send something by regular mail, you put a stamp or stamps on a white or yellow envelope, depending on the size of the package you're sending. You can buy these envelopes at any store that sells school and office supplies. You write in the address of where you're sending the package here, and your address as the sender goes here. The stamps go here. As of the date that this video is posted, each stamp costs 73 cents, but this can change. The number of stamps you will need depends on the weight of the package. You can buy your stamps directly from the post office staff, and they can let you know how many stamps you need to use. This form of shipping is the slowest and is usually used to ship in cases where there's no urgency. For example, in cases where you only need to make sure copies get to the government attorney's office, because the copies for the government attorney's office do not need to arrive by a certain date. This form of shipping does not include tracking information. This means that you will not be able to confirm the date that your package arrived. How to send by USPS certified mail. The second option is certified mail. You can use a white or yellow envelope for your documents or package. If you would like proof that you sent something by regular mail, you can use this slip of paper to send by certified mail. You can find this slip of paper at the post office. You only need to fill in the address of where you're going to send the package. And you can fill in the rest of the information at the post office. There is an additional charge to send by certified mail, and the charge also depends on the weight of the package you are sending. Certified mail does not guarantee arrival within a certain number of days, but you will be able to verify if your package was delivered with the tracking number here. On the screen, you can see the web page where you can enter your tracking number to confirm that your package was delivered and by when. You can also find the USPS webpage in the description box below this video. How to send by USPS priority mail. The third option is priority mail. In order to send something that is delivered in 2 or 3 days, you can use this red envelope. You can find this red envelope at the post office. Here you can put the shipping address. And here you can put your address as the sender information. After preparing the package, you can take the package to the post office staff. They will give you a receipt with the tracking number, which you can use to track your package and ensure that your package reaches its destination. On the screen, you can see the web page where you can enter your tracking number to confirm receipt of your package. You can also find the link below. As of the date that this video is posted, the charge for this type of shipping is $10.10, but this can change. How to ship by USPS Express Mail. The fourth option is Express Mail. To send a package by express delivery, you must use this blue envelope. You can find this blue envelope at the post office. Usually, packages arrive the next day for this type of shipment, but that depends on where you're going to send the package. It may take more than a day if you are sending the package far away. When you arrive at the post office to deliver the package, they will let you know how soon they can guarantee the package's arrival. On the receipt, you'll see the tracking number that you can use to track your package and ensure that your package reaches its destination. And as I mentioned before, you can track your package on the page that appears on the screen, which is also linked below. Usually, this type of shipment is used in types of cases where forms have to arrive very quickly. For example, when you need to submit your asylum application before the 1-year deadline. As of the date that this video is posted, this type of shipping costs around $31.40 or more, but this can change. How to send by express service, such as UPS or FedEx. Other than USPS, you have the option of using private shipping services. If you need to ensure that something arrives the next day, you can also use a private express delivery service such as UPS or FedEx. You can recognize the UPS store by the symbol here, and the FedEx store by the symbol here. You can see the links in the description and on the screen to find your closest UPS or FedEx store. You can put in your address or just your zip code to find the closest store near you. These stores are generally open on the weekends, but make sure to check your store's hours. The cost varies a lot, and it depends on the weight of the package and how soon you need it to arrive. However, the cost is usually more than $35 for overnight shipping. You can request tracking and enter your tracking number here if you used UPS, or here if you used FedEx. These web pages are also linked in the description box of this video. We hope that this video has been informative. Thank you for watching this video and for being part of the ASAP community.